and gentlemen, it is episode 281. It is, wow, it has February 5th in there. That was a long time ago.
You've been falling apart on these.
Ron Burgundy over here, boys. Read the prompt. It said February 5th. No, it's August 27th, Wednesday, and it is, let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Lottery Day. And we have hit the lottery. What a segue, or a lead in, or whatever you want to call it, because we have the premier App State podcast with us on the eve of App State football kicking off in Charlotte. We have AJ and Big C from the Black and Gold Pod, fresh off their 10-year anniversary, fresh off their first, I guess, football episode of the season. Welcome back to the show. We know it's you because when you're here, it's football season. There's Oktoberfest flowing. Not yet for me. And the air right now, I could smell it. There's a palpable hue of football in the air. Boys, how are we doing? Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having us. With all due respect, this is my favorite night of August so far.
Yes.
With all due respect, I mean, there's been a lot of respect flying around in text messages too.
Lots of respect that is due and undue, but
Aretha
respect
Franklin would
all
be,
the same.
She would love it.
Well, I feel like, speaking about respect, I feel disrespected because last time we had these two on the show, I believe AJ threw up the picture behind him of me getting hurdled at JMU. And this time he has a picture of the Cowboys beating my Bills. It's like, what is this?
I forgot I did that, J-Vi. I'm sorry.
You had the baseball pit field up a minute ago. Get out of here.
Dude, the picture of you getting hurdled is one of the greatest. We sent that to the group of 5 guys too. And they were just it's incredible from JMU. But guys, I mean, look, this is the App State episode. This is if you're listening to this, you know about App State. You know, we played there. We all love App State. We all went there probably around the same time. I mean, it's go time, and we have hit a low, not a lull, but a lull, I would say, over the last year or two, because we're like, okay, this whole way that everything's working with college football, hey, it's our time. Tell me I'm not a Cowboys fan right now, looking at the schedule, being like, this is our year.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I see it.
Come on. I'm looking at the schedule. I'm looking at the road schedule for the App State Mountaineers, and I'm like, this is our year. I went 1996 Cowboys on you. All right. So give us. I mean, we got a new head coach, obviously one of the greatest hires ever, DJ Smith. Love that. A lot of stuff going on. Listen to the new pod. Give us kind of synopsis what we're going into this year with 2025, 2026.
Yeah, Charles, go ahead.
Have you ever been driving down a country road and there was a fork? And then you're like, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. And then you took the wrong direction and it was like no outlet, dead end. Like I feel like that's kind of like what, at some point we got to turn around and maybe circle back. That might not make any sense whatsoever, but I don't think anybody knows what to expect here. Like I think that's just kind of been the theme is what is there? Like I don't, there is not one game I sit there on the schedule and think, well, there's one game. There's one game I think we can win on the schedule for sure. That's next week. I'm not convinced we can win Friday. I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, we should, we could, we have the history, but the history ain't playing on Friday.
Facts.
Armani Edwards ain't walking out that door, or Thomas Hennigan or Zach Thomas or anybody like that. It is a clean slate if there ever was one. 50 new players. Y'all know we don't do that. That ain't. That is not. That's crazy.
I mean,
we got player guests on the coaches show tonight that were both transfers.
Wow. Who's playing quarterback?
Who knows?
Big C. Big C has all his eligibility.
I love that. Actually,
I was laughing about the too deep comments. I was, you guys, the too deep about, because when you listen to the episode, it's like, okay, I haven't seen much of anything out of App State Twitter or App State anything, and whenever I listen to the episode, I was like, whoa, okay, is there something that we're not being told or we're missed, or is it just kind of everything's close to the vest with this new staff and kind of
Yes.
NFL style. I don't know. I mean, that's
Yeah,
you know,
that's what
you
it
guys
is.
would know more than us. I mean, we're irrational. I'm going to watch this and be like, we're going undefeated. We're going to the college football playoff. Walk me off the ledge right now. You know, because that's I
Let's
see the
do
black
it.
and gold on field. That's what I see.
I
Man.
love
It's like
that. Yeah.
so,
No, that's true. I mean, no one has seen, right? I mean, you got the dudes on the field, support staff and coaches, but those are the guys that have seen 11 on 11. You know, that's it. We don't know who's starting here, there, anywhere. And I do want to be fair though, because Charlotte's doing the same thing with the 2 deep stuff. So basically, just for those that, for context here, Charlotte's not releasing a 2 deep. Appalachian State's not releasing a 2 deep. And in both teams it really is weird. Like you say, well, it's uncharted territory. It literally is like weird and so uncharted territory. 2 programs starting from fresh, no returning staff, 50 new players, all that stuff, and not releasing 2 deeps, all that stuff, tit for tat, except Charlotte announces who their quarterback's going to be. That's the big difference there. So to give Coach Loggins some credit here, if he really does think like the least amount of information I put, it is an advantage to us to help us win, then that's his prerogative, and maybe he's right about that. I heard him say, I can't remember if this was today on a radio interview or if it was Mountaineer Talk. Charles, you can tell me if this is what he said on Mountaineer Talk, but like they are trying to find out, like they're looking at social media and they're trying to find any advantage possible about who's on that team, and they're breaking down film or whatever. I don't know how much of that is coach talk. I don't know. But my point is, and what we mentioned on the show is we have 50 new players and all of our best players have gone. And Kanye Roberts, a fan favorite who like, all right, well, at least we know who Kanye is, has a knee injury. He's out for the year. So there's no excitement whatsoever, if we're really being honest about this team. There are no storylines. There's no, hey, cool. All right. So this line, I'm just throw this out here. This linebacker that transferred in from Missouri. Yeah, he's slated to start. That's cool. Like he was there with DJ. Maybe he's really good. There's no red meat for the thing. And I think it's my personal opinion, I think it's a lost opportunity. I'm skeptical about how valuable it really is hiding the 2 deep. I'm not a coach. I'm just telling you that I think there is some value in giving the fans a little something to look forward to after everything we've been through, whether you love Coach Clark or happy that he's gone. A breakup's a breakup and it hurts and it sucks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So give us something to look forward to. Give us some names, It's a weird time, fellas.
I may be wrong here, but from what I've seen, Dow has kind of had a hard time really thrusting himself into town because he's got this like NFL hardcore business like all the time thought process. Y'all know about NFL coaches. They sleep at the facility. They sleep 4 hours a night if they sleep, and it's nonstop. It's 12, 14, 16-hour days of tape, eating, practice, whatever. And I assume that's what he's doing, or something to that effect. But it just seems like he's just a little bit of that. He just doesn't have that outgoing personality. And we all know how important that is here. Like you can't go anywhere in town and you're going to see somebody. When you see somebody in your own hometowns, wherever you live and work, and you see that A, and it's like, boom, I can talk to somebody. Yeah, they get it. We can't explain that to anybody else.
Nope.
Like another school's fans are just like, I don't know what are you talking about. I'm like, nah, man, I see a dude with a Block A or Yosef on their car, hat, shirt, you name it, and it's like we have something in common immediately.
Well,
and
my wife always tells me, she gets mad at me now, and she's like, we'll be driving the car down the road. We'll see some Mountaineer, go Mountaineers, or A. She says now, she goes, you don't know that person. And I'm like, because for 10 years, I bet I know that person, because you felt like you knew everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's like everybody asks you they're like, oh, what is it about the Block A? And you're like, I don't know how to tell you. You had to be there. It's like, it's like Woodstock or Bonnaroo. It's like, I don't know, man. You had to be there. Everybody was there. We were all there at once, and
we
everybody
were all there. We were doing it. We don't know what we did.
3 places that you could go, really, and then
it's like if you talk to people the Michigan Stadium when we won was 100,000 app fans. Like that's how many people will tell you they were there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see all this stuff going on. Like they're tearing down they got the new indoor facility going on. They're thinking about redoing the stadium. They're thinking about putting those little pay for whatever suites behind the end zone and all that stuff.
I'm still confused on where that's at.
Okay, so the suite.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so that is in the if you're looking at the scoreboard, it's in the left corner. Where the track would have been. Yeah.
Oh, like where
in
the
Miller Hill. Yeah.
The mats were, like the pole vault.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
That dating yourself. But yes.
They used to put cold tubs in those, boys. You remember that?
Yeah. So
cold tubs in those.
we got some details on the pricing of that. So it's a 30-person suite. You can rent out the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or you can do like half. So if you had to guess like how much renting out the whole thing would be for 30 people, what would you put a price tag on that?
Total for everybody?
Yeah. So this is unlimited food and drink.
$10,000.
$8K.
$15,000.
What?
Holy cow.
So it works out to being like $500 a head. I don't know if that includes your ticket or not. Like, are you getting in the door? Like, you have to like buy a ticket and then, oh, there you go. Right now,
I bet it includes entry into the.
You would hope, right?
What?
Better include babysitters.
So
yeah.
So it's like probably like $150 the ticket, and then $350. You can't eat and drink your way out of there for $350.
It sounds like a challenge.
Yeah,
field level's not like it's not a great place to watch the game.
No. There's two. So I've declared that 2025 is my year of irresponsibility. There are too many people in Appalachian fandom right now that like things in the stadium that don't involve watching the game. We have too many of those people. We have too many people in the club levels that don't know what the score is. And we are catering to the administration caters too much to people that actually don't live and die on every play. And you can say that's good, but okay, fair. I still think there's too many of those people that have jumped on the bandwagon. I remember I've sat club level twice in my so in the main like Kid Brewer, like the athletic center building, like twice in my life. One was for the Georgia Southern game in 2019 when it was like sleeting and blowing 60-mile-an-hour winds or whatever. I did sit up there and I was amazed, and I know it's 6 years ago and whatever, I'm like screaming at a cloud at how many people just to be seen, to dress up, and they didn't know the score. If you went up to them, they couldn't tell you the score, even though the game was on TV everywhere. We have too many look at me people in the fandom, where back when we were in school, and I know Big C was in the 70s, but when we were, the millennials in the 2000s, and my brother and I were talking about this today. When you're at tailgate and talking with your friends, you weren't talking about conference realignment, NIL, turnover, recruiting, portal, who's on the hot seat. How many points are we going to put on Wofford today? That was the conversation. Are we going to win? And our culture thrives on the game and people that want to watch the game. And I think we're getting too far away in worrying about people that love to be seen and don't care enough about the scoreboard. That's my take.
It's take, but it's like there's a lot of, you've heard me go off on park index. Like that's what those type of people want. They want to be able to pull in. They want to get somebody to shuttle them from the homes deck down. You know what I mean? Like they want to get picked up. They want to be catered to. Like I literally don't care if I get rained on, if I'm going home wet, cold, hot, sunburnt. Just say, hey, I'm here. Whoop tail. Like,
enjoy the elements. Enjoy walking down through King Street.
Exactly.
Enjoy walking through the tunnels under the ground. Like, under the road there. Like the walking up Stadium Drive. Like, enjoy walking through all that. Like, it's part of that's what makes it so unique, is that it's the atmosphere of what it is. I don't know how else. I grew up going to those games. Like, in fact, I was able to step on that field. It's like crazy, but it just doesn't make any sense that, you hear, like, I've been up there in those suites before. And it is like I'll be sitting there and I'm sitting there holding my 3 up, and I'm like, "What are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's like,
Get up!"
Or it's like you can't
doing?
even get out there to watch the game because you're talking to people.
Yeah,
in the lobby.
Like, why are we there? We're there for 3.5 hours. This is what I tell my kids. This is what, especially my son. My daughter hates going to the games at this point in her life. I tell my son, we had 6 home games. We get 6 home games, and there's a clock running, and that's it for the whole year. Like, what are we leaving 5? What are we trying to beat a little bit of traffic for? Yeah. You know, we're there for 6 games. By the way, can we rename the tunnels? Can we call them the Sherry tunnels now? Charles, what do you think? Can we call them the Sherry tunnels?
Whatever happened with
what was my funny thing about that? I said something cute.
Well, you're so funny. It could be anything.
What was it? God, I've already forgot it. It was
they said you couldn't paint on them. Now you can paint on Snip Snap. The Michael.
Well, that's what got the Chancellor fired.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was.
It was.
Like
I mean, you
the
got
straw.
They're trying to change the culture.
Yeah, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. There was lots of other things going on.
So we were Cracker Barrel first.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Sherry got
Uncle
Cracker Barrel.
Herschel, yeah.
All right, that's good.
It got her fired. 100% got her fired.
I'm waiting for him to change the blockade to just like a plain mountain range. It's just yellow. And it's just like, what?
Well, all right, so this is what every chancellor gets a building or something named after him, right? Like, yeah. And so it's like, well, if we're going to name anything after her, just name the Hickory campus after her. So we don't have to ever left to look at it.
Yeah. I still think the Sherry tunnels would be great because that is literally like anytime you get the slacklining hippies and the communist professors in the English building and the fat cat donors and the football, when you get everybody saying, "Whoa, wait a minute,
you're being ridiculous.
Hang on.
What are you doing?" Then you're in trouble. Like you're in huge trouble.
It is really hard to piss off everybody at App State, and she's found a way.
You want to make enrollment more accessible, fine. You want to do all this, but you want to take the painting out of the tunnels. You hold your horses, pal. You wait just a minute.
Yeah,
you better watch it.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to make the carefree people mad.
People were saying, like, I don't feel safe walking under the tunnels because there's not great lighting. I was like, that's the whole aura.
No,
there isn't any lighting.
It wasn't even real. She made that. That was J-Vi. That was Cracker Barrel before Cracker Barrel. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
that's so funny. That's exactly what it was.
Snip Snap. I think we should make Cracker Barrel change it back. Be like, wow, you bunch of cowards.
Yeah,
I already have.
Now you're
making it back again.
Yeah, they changed it back.
Change it back.
No, we want
back.
I saw somebody posted somewhere, and it was like a comment, and it said, "See, bullying is good." It's like we bullied them back.
Bullying works.
Boys,
pressure.
All right, tailgating. Are you going to be tailgating in Charlotte?
Yeah, I will park a vehicle numerous hours before kickoff and go to places.
If you get the chance, see our flag, get your chance to win this beautiful football shadow box with the sit and reach test.
Yes. You know what would have been sweet is if that would have been what the seat and reach was made out of.
Oh gosh, man,
that would have been gold.
It's not too late. It's
kind of too late.
Yes, but anyways, I just wanted to throw this up there. This football shadow box.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is what you're playing for here. I mean, I would like to make this a medallion. It's pretty big, but anyways,
that was in Big C's dorm, though. I remember seeing. I
got it. That was Steve Brown's helmet.
Yeah, that's right. They had a face mask, though. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
And also kudos to you for leading the show with the Taylor Swift. I was about to get you with this too, but then I was listening to the show. I was like, Dad, blame it. That was great. The reason you're all here for it was for the Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But there were some great memes born from that, by the way.
Oh, there are great ones. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, the ref throwing the flag, all that stuff. But
I did make one. I didn't post it or publish it publicly, but it was Dow Loggins on Travis Kelce's head. I put his whatever. So Dow is Travis Kelce, and it's Taylor Swift, but no depth charts, no too deep.
NFL players.
Yeah. Name dropping. Yeah. I did do that, but I didn't share. I don't want to be a distraction. But
but that's funny though. I like that.
Yeah. Well,
boys, guys, This is football weather if I've ever
That's
seen.
great.
It.
Yeah.
I mean, we
It's
got
been
half
awesome.
stage in.
I stepped out this morning. I'm like, it is crispy.
Yeah.
You know how
Holy
crisp,
cow.
you know how crisp it was this morning in Boone?
Like 40 probably.
44 degrees.
40. God,
That's
Yeah,
October weather.
get
I
the
was like,
Vaseline out.
I'm not grabbing a jacket. I'm just not
you
going
do
to
it.
do it. Like,
Oh.
because once you start, like, you're wearing a jacket until freaking April.
Yep.
And I'm just not ready yet.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was in
53
the 60s
down here. It was great.
It was 60 in Fort Mill.
It's 68 here where I'm at. I mean, I feel like what's that guy's name from Eastbound and Down?
Kenny Powers.
No,
Oh,
not Ashley Schaefer BMW. I just want to
Oh.
I can
Feel
feel
it down
I
your
can feel
plums.
let the boy watch. Let us
It's
watch. We're the
crisp
boys.
out.
Let us watch. I just wanted to throw this up there that I came
It does
across
feel
this
great.
and I'm like, tailgate is going to be 8. Well, first of
Yeah,
all, who
under
tailgates at 5
80.
Who tailgates at 5 p.m. 2 hours before the game? I mean, we're talking. Let's give me the
Yeah,
one.
you understand. This is for the Charlotte people. These are for
These
are
are for the
Charlotte people.
parking lot people. The
Yeah. One of the best memes. I can't remember if it was for 2022. It was the Tiger Woods John Daly meme,
yes.
and Tiger Woods was like UNC fans determining whether 2 hours is too long to tailgate. And John Daly was at fans who've been awake since 4 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll never forget, when it was pummeling rain that day in Chapel Hill, and the parking lot attendants were like, we knew our guys weren't going to be out here, but we knew you were going to be. Otherwise, we're not out here. And it was raining so hard. I'm like, this is going to sound terrible, but I was like, I'm taking my shoes off, man. I don't care. Shoes,
What a
socks.
stereotype.
I was walking around the parking lot just barefoot, pouring
Joshua
rain,
Watauga does.
poncho. It's just like, I don't care. They probably
Matt
all wear
Collins, that
heathens.
maybe.
That's funny.
So the line has moved. This is crazy, man. Like I've been watching the lines of I think it started at 8.5 or 7.5 or something.
It was 7.
8.5 is what I saw it open.
Now it's 4.5.
What?
4.5 at ESPN Bet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
Oh my God, I'm gonna take that. Well, I can't. I gotta wait till tomorrow to take it. Tell them to hold it till tomorrow when I'm in North Carolina.
But no, I say that because getting into this, we talked about Coach Loggins. We talked about obviously we had this as pre-beard.
That didn't even look like him.
That looks like
what
Coach
is
O.
that?
I thought that was Coach O at first.
That looks like Kevin James from King of Queens.
Come out.
I've never seen a man so different looking with a beard than without a beard. This is like the most troubling.
No, that looks like Chris Christie. That looks like Governor Chris Christie.
There you go.
That's exactly who that looks
It
like.
looks like somebody. But
He's
yeah,
got the khakis up past his belly button.
Man, the beard is. What is with that shirt too? It's like a sewn-in V-neck.
That's
it's a
it's a South Carolina shirt.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's a different. That's not even a Nike shirt.
No,
Under Armour. Yeah, that's And then
there's the man right there.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out Hall of Fame.
Oh
yes.
Coach.
That's awesome.
This guy, getting into some of the it's 4.5, whatever. That's the spread. Everybody's betting on Charlotte, whatever. But
Total's down too, though. Total's down to 49.5.
Well, nobody again. You just mentioned it. Neither coach has really given much of anything, being a new staff and everything. But this guy right here is somebody that I'm excited to see. Can we not give up a 70-yard bomb 2 minutes into the game, please? Can we do something with the safeties? I'm over. I'll be watching the game
30 yards back.
Come on, man. Watch the game, and it's just like, well, we can't run the ball now because we got to go out there and throw it because we're down by 7 or 14 or 10. 2 minutes in, it's like everybody knew. They just line up the ball and say, all right, let's run a deep post and just freaking throw it 70 yards down the field. The safeties aren't going to – no offense to the safeties. I mean, with all due respect. With all due respect.
Yeah.
But my goodness, I saw a post the other day. Somebody said App State had elite DBs, and I'm like, did you – what? I mean, maybe now. I don't know, but it's just – anyways.
No.
So, DJ, if you're listening, please, I don't care if you got to play the safeties 40 yards off the ball. That can't happen.
AK, have you listened to our conversations with McCantos and Ethan Johnson?
I have not yet. No.
So it'd be go listen to those because
Okay.
it's really interesting them talking about how DJ's handling things and how detail oriented he is and how look, all due respect,
Yes,
I
please.
think the world of Coach Sloan and everything else, but it seems to me like there's a little bit more of a fear of God on the defensive side of the ball right now, and DJ's very particular about the way guys play. And I know you can't technically punish guys with physical like exertion anymore
Yeah.
or whatever, but them talking about the way DJ operates, and also an interesting tidbit here, and we got to take what we can get because if no, there are no beat writers or whatever, but these guys, Ethan Johnson is the one that told us this, that the defensive backs, the nickels, the safeties, and the corners all meet in one room again. So for the last couple of years, they had separate rooms, but Ethan said that they're all meeting together. And in his estimation, again, this is just a kid in fall camp, and I mean, who knows, but he thinks that that's working out really, really well.
Like
so hopefully we don't see that 70-yard bomb on first play of the game.
I can't tell you many times.
Well, I did a few day shoot. It was like an NCAA conference, and it was to help young coaches who want to be head coaches, like learn the process of becoming a head coach. Well, it happened to be that DJ was one of the people that was there doing it. And we played with DJ. Like, we know what DJ's about on the field as a player.
Monster.
But he was a lead by example guy, not a vocal leader, I would say. So seeing him go through all this and talk about plays and what he would do and how he would hire his staff, I'm like, holy cow! Like, this guy like really knows his stuff. Like, he's not just a ball player. Like, he's the actual coach now.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but he was a ball player.
Like, good for him. It's like when we hired
Mario,
him, like,
I remember
that could
Mario
be good too for his next step if he's like actually trying to become a head coach.
Gosh, dude,
of course he is. Come on.
He was a freak shit. Mario would tell us, he's like, dude, that guy, his hands. He said his hands were unbelievable. Like, you would try to get up on him with, get up in him and try to, put your hands up near his pecs, and he just tippity doo dah, MacGyver his way out of that thing. Dude.
We always did one fake field goal during practice. We'd always practice it. And everybody would touch. Nobody would try to come get me except for DJ. One time he pushed me from the hash marks all the way to the sideline. So after that, I'm like, I felt like the guy on Waterboy, like he's running at him. I'm like, no. He would lay me out. Oh my goodness.
Were you guys there still when Java, I think we're the same age, but were you guys both there when Will Cox was hanging around?
Will Cox.
Daniel
Wilcox.
Yeah. Will Cox.
Yeah. So I mentioned this on the show, but I actually had a class as an undergrad with Daniel Wilcox. He came back to help out with the team and and everything else and do some like multimedia stuff, which was really cool. But he also was taking classes, and I was a football junkie, and that was my senior year. And he would tell me about everything that's going on in the program, which was crazy to hear at the time. But he talked always so highly about DJ Smith, and dude, he's not maybe the biggest or the fastest or whatever that's going to be at the combine or whatever, but dude's a ball player. He's always around the ball, and he's talking about how he would try to encourage him and like, here's what you got to do to play at the next level. And I loved hearing that because I would have classes with DJ. I didn't know, I wasn't friends with him, but
even if you were, he wasn't going to talk to you. Like, he just didn't talk a lot.
He didn't know.
People forget he earned his starting role for the Packers.
Yeah.
Like, I was not shocked by that at all.
He earned it out too.
Animal. He was an animal.
Yeah. He's a great player.
And he's a winner too. Like that's because in high school he won 4 straight state championships in a row. Came to App, he won a national championship freshman years. Like, he doesn't know how to lose.
Yeah. I do remember seeing him in the student section screaming at the DBs. The DBs were all on the bench. This was in like a late October, early November game. And all the DBs were like yelling at each other and just being like catty. And DJ comes like plowing through this crowd, just like moved on. And he screamed at them. and they all just sat up. It was like little kids, like little third graders, like when their teacher comes in and busts it. They just sat up and just. He walked away and like he had something to say to him. He didn't like what he saw and went off. It was pretty funny.
The dude's he's a baller.
Yeah,
I was so happy when they.
I love DJ. Yeah.
When they, I was like, that is exactly what we need. Like,
yeah,
let's rally around that. So
Well, and to tell you the type of person he is too. I mean, just to add on to it, I messaged him today after I saw the news, and I was like, nobody more deserving, man. Congrats, like happy for you. And he replied back. He didn't have to reply back to me. I'm just some old kicker.
This is what people are talking about. There's a group of 5 rankings for the recruiting that they put in. So you guys probably know more about than us is that we've got talent. Apparently, I don't know anything about it, but apparently they brought a bunch of talent in with this coaching staff. Like you said, 50 new players. We're up there with the Toledos and the Boise's and the Fresnos and all that stuff. Like, it's just weird that, again, all of us being App State guys, usually it's a walk-on who works his way up and eventually earns the starting role, that whole thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now it's just kind of like we don't have any, like you're saying, give us something a little to sink our teeth into, to be like, we're just looking for somebody to just wrap our arms around and be like,
couldn't name a single guy on the team.
Yeah.
Like,
don't you think DJ though would identify something like that? I just think DJ would be able to find that kind of like scrappy guy that may not be the fastest, but like he's the meanest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I kind of like have hope that someone like DJ would be able to find someone like that. And Charles, do you remember when we had Sloan on? This was a couple years ago, and he talked about they were looking for like length. They were looking for like length on defense.
Right. Yeah. They're looking for like big corners.
Yeah, and on the defensive line, it's like, well, they need to be tall and long. And I remember thinking, like, Appalachian State has – and he said the reason was, well, the conference is getting bigger, so our defensive line needs to get bigger. But, like, if you go back to – well, when you go back to our when we were at our best, whether it's the championship years or in the teens, like, our defensive line, that front 7, none of them were big or tall. They were just faster and meaner and nastier. And I think Caleb Fuller, he was a defensive end for Appalachia. I'm pretty sure he was a walk-on at first. I don't think he was a scholarship player at first. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. And he, like, it didn't matter who we played. Like, every power program we played after Michigan in 2014, we deserved to be on the field with them. And we didn't have a bunch of tall, long guys. We had a bunch of mean guys.
Yeah.
And that's what I hope that on that defensive side that DJ can help filter out, because cool, you're 6'6" and you're like awesome. Hope you're a great player, but I want someone nasty.
Yeah,
on
that's
that
what
side.
Coach Moore used to say. He's like, whenever he told us all the time, hey, if we lined you guys up across the field from each other with your shirts off, nobody would pick you guys.
Yeah,
that was part of the like
all the time.
All the teams
I wouldn't even pick you guys.
Like,
maybe
one of the funniest pictures we ever had was whenever our captains went out there to the Michigan captains. They're like looking up.
Yeah,
I was like,
Kerry Brown was like still like 3 inches shorter than Jake Long.
Yeah, Kerry Brown was looking
the best lineman in the conference.
Kerry Brown was looking eye to eye with their free safety, not their left tackle.
But Coach Moore would tell us that all the time. He's like, line you guys up, nobody pick you. So, but again, that's what it was about, though. It was like, you need that little mental edge of, But anyway. So here's the schedule, right? I love this schedule. Didn't they go?
God, who drew that?
I think they had.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, correct me if I'm wrong. I might not know, but
the Marshall one looks like somebody's at Char, like somebody's at Char been over doing booty dance.
Oh God. I knew it was coming.
I was trying to think of a way.
He's trying to get real quiet. He's trying to.
He's like, I've seen that before.
Hey.
Oh, I love this. But how many? Yeah. I mean, all right. Charlotte, Lindenwood, Southern Miss, Boise State, Oregon State, Georgia State, Coastal, ODU, Georgia Southern, JMU, Marshall, Arkansas State. I'm thinking 12-0, right? Is that 12 games?
Undefeated.
Like, you show me a loss on there, and I'll show you. I don't know what I'll show you, but I'm not going to show you a loss on this schedule. We don't know anything, but come on.
What do you know? I mean, But in fairness, I think I think the rest of the Sun Belt. Charles, you might have brought the stat up. Like, was there a first or second team All Sun Belt player that is returning to any program? I don't think there is.
No, not a first or second teamer.
Yeah. So like you get the top
Nobody
scooped off the top of the conference every year, and you guys know how important that is to like have that key guy. Like if you get enough of those out, it changes the dynamic of the team.
Pre-COVID and portal and all that, like you knew who was going to make that preseason list, and it was going to be like 8 or 9 app dudes. We were going to lead the conference in first teamers and second teamers, and then Monroe would have like a person, or Georgia State would have a person, maybe.
Yeah,
and there'd be 2 schools that just wouldn't have anybody. Like, y'all suck. There's nobody good on your team, and now we're that team. Now, don't get me wrong. There's 14 teams in the conference now. There's not 10. But to think that like Dalton Stroman is a second teamer, it's like, ugh. So it's harder for those SIDs too, because it's like, what are they going to do? Say, hey, well, look, man, they got this great guy, like this great dude that came in from like, they don't know if he's going to fit. So SIDs we're voting on like. Yeah, and SIDs are voting on, or coaches or whatever, or media are voting on like dudes that are just returning who will not have any chance of making the postseason list, like the season list at the end of the year. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, you can look at that schedule and be super optimistic about a lot of different things. And I can talk myself into saying how we can lose to all of those people or we can beat them for reasons. And they would all be valid.
Yep.
Like, why could we beat James Madison? Because we just kind of own them a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why I think we're going to be good.
Yeah. And so, like, can we beat Southern Miss? Well, we should, but that's now Marshall South. And are they going to get together? Can we beat Marshall? Sure. What do they have left in the cupboard? We don't know. Like, you really look at the schedule, like there's really 2 like difficult games that you really can't really put your finger on. Like Boise State's difficult, going to blue turf. That's a long trip, even off a bye. But then even if you go play Boise and you come back to Oregon State, like I don't even know what Oregon State has or is good at by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. But let's say we're 1-3 heading into that game. Like, I mean, that's feasible.
Yeah.
I don't believe
where are we going to be at? I mean, place is going to be full, but we're going to go play some team that clearly has maybe better players than us. Like, I don't know how what does that matter? Are we going to go? If we go beat Oregon State and then like be like, yeah, man, wait, we got this, and then we'll go and like lose to Old Dominion like a month later. All right, 3 weeks later, like, what are we going to think of ourselves? That'll be my biggest concern, is that like we're going to go beat somebody we shouldn't this year and lose to somebody we shouldn't at the same time, and we're going to be like, man, we just kind of were mid.
Yeah, but wasn't that Drinkwitz? Wasn't that Clark years too? Like we beat teams that we shouldn't have beat, and then we'd lose a crap game on a Tuesday night in Texas State, or I don't know. I just
Texas State game.
Yeah. So like, Drink lost to Georgia Southern and had no business with that happening,
love week.
And then so made dumb decisions. And it was a first-year head coach made dumb decisions. And what is Dow Loggins? He's a first-year head coach, and he's going to make dumb decisions at some point. And he may have already made some for all we know. But it's likely to happen.
I think we're going to be okay. I know we're going to be over 5.5 games, like the odds say. I don't know. I just don't want one loss to beat us twice. Like I'm saying we're 3-0. Got to buy.
That's what I'm talking about.
It'd be crazy if this was a ranked game at Boise, and we know how
App does. Talking about? What are we talking about?
Come on,
At being 3-0, going to Boise. And if we slip up at Boise, I don't want to come home and slip up to Oregon State because
you talk about Appalachian being ranked?
Yeah.
3-0.
We will not be ranked at 3-0.
Bro.
Gotta believe, guys.
Let's go.
Where's that purple drink? Where's that purple drink you sipping on? What are we talking about?
This is what we believe.
No way. I mean,
that's our mentality. Every time we took that's how our brains work. We put this jersey on, we don't lose.
Yeah.
if we beat all those teams by 75 points, we'll be ranked. But
each.
Southern Miss won one game last year. Lindenwood is like now an FCS team, and Charlotte's Charlotte.
People
Like,
think
what are we
that
talking about?
Southern Miss is going to be good.
Yeah.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you could say like, Marshall won 10 games last year, and a lot of their players transferred. Not all of them. One of them got drafted. Like, not all their great players transferred down. A lot of them left.
They got their quarterback, but I think that's
Yeah. No, I just think we just need to absorb the reality that is we really aren't going to know until we play multiple games in September to figure out what the conference is. And even then, and you guys know this, like you come in your own, and I think in November you really test like how good a team is, barring whether or not they have some significant injuries or not. Everyone's going to be injured at some point. But I think last November for Appalachia State showed we are still really, really inconsistent. And I think our best win last year, we still didn't look great. Like we beat James Madison and we still didn't look convincing. Yeah. And that was what was concerning, because in 2023, we had we just squeaked by, should have beat Carolina. That Wyoming game I'm still mad about. Oh, and then we go on a rip and we look like a really good team. And then we run into a better Troy team, in the conference championship game. But last year was different. It was like we were soft. We were constantly putting ourselves in positions to play behind because our defense was soft and not helping each other out, not playing complementary. And after a while, guys, I mean, I don't know, you guys played on some great teams, so we didn't do a whole lot of playing from behind. But after a while, you got to figure that's exhausting to every game you're starting off going, all right, we're down 14-0, having to scratch back. I mean, here we go again.
And it was exhausting. It's infuriating. I mean, so let's go back to the Charlotte game. I mean, what are the expectations? Like I said, the line's moving all over the place. What do you want to see? I mean, for me, I want to see some sort of identity as an offense, and I want to see let's limit the big plays on defense. Those are what I'm looking for. I want to see get back to running the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the ball. What's wrong with that?
Whether we run or not, I would like to see that too. Whether we run or not, there's a thing, and we mentioned this in the last show, and we talked a lot last year about we were not dictating what was happening on the field. We were being dictated. We were reacting to what was happening to us. We were not playing physical in early in the games. We were getting behind, and we were having to conform to how the game was unfolding. Identity and dictating, to me, I know that's vague, but it's kind of like you'll know it when you see it kind of deal. I want to see our offensive line dictate what's happening, whether it's pass protection or running the ball or whatever. Let's win that battle or win the defensive battle. I want to see us be the reason why the game's going the way it's going. Right. And we just didn't have enough of that last year.
Yeah. Big C, what do you think?
Friday. I think I read something that I looked into last year, and I think we were going to the Georgia Southern game, we were -12 in the turnover ratio in road games. And that was with only being -1 at ECU. So we had those 4 other games we were -11.
Wow.
Going into the Georgia Southern game, you can't do that. Coastal game, awful. I mean, get in the red zone, Joey just being stupid.
He fell forward.
Yep. Well,
Charles, what do you think about that? What do you think about? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, people won't like it. There's a lot of people out there who freaking love Joey Aguilar and thought he was the best player on our team last year, and he wasn't. Bar none. He was awful. He threw more interceptions than anybody in FBS last year. It's cool. That's
he got a pay raise.
It worked for him.
I'm happy for his early retirement.
It's like a hot girl with a Coke addict. I can fix her, right? With a Coke problem. It's I can fix her.
What?
So that's what Tennessee thinks. It's like I can
has gone off the rails in the last 10 minutes. Ranked App State and
let's go.
There's something you don't know about me, Joe Reagan.
Oh, hey, I mean, do you think we're going to win this game or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I believe. J-Bot believes.
Well, AJ said Charlotte. I mean, he believes.
You know,
So
I don't know how much better they got. I don't know. You know, they got a quarterback who came from North Carolina. It means nothing. Who played poorly in games. Like,
and he sucked.
He's a 3-star guy. He was just
got
fine.
beat by James Madison by 70.
Yeah.
Right. And so, what does that even really mean? Their defense gave up 35 a game. They couldn't run the ball at all. They were a mess for 2 years under Pogge. So I don't think, if we played Charlotte last year, I think we would beat them by like 10 points. But I'm not saying that would have been convincing,
Right.
So what is it? Can we beat them? Yeah, we can. Can they beat us? I think they might be able to beat us too. I think they might be able to beat us if we are as much of a mess as that we're leading on to believe that we are.
That would be kind of a nail in the coffin of like the prestige is a little bit worn off, which is unfortunate.
I just don't know if there's any proof that we can score the ball.
Yeah.
Like there is like our defense obviously had issues last year. They have to get better.
Yeah.
And they probably will. Like there's probably nowhere for them to go.
Yeah.
But I think there was certainly room for our offense to fall off even further. And if we truly haven't settled, I don't know how we got to this no too deep thing, but from the tiniest of sources that are maybe out there is that like it's literally not settled, and it wasn't settled in the spring, and we're still trying to settle it. And
that's not good news, by the way.
That's not
not good news.
Two quarterbacks team.
There's even this like thought that like because there's some supposed players who may or may not play that it's affecting who might start at quarterback, like some receivers. Like it would it surprise anyone if it wasn't AJ Swan or JJ Cole? What if we started Gillen?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Apparently he's really good though. Apparently like he's a dog.
We need to put him in.
Yeah, no doubt.
If he is the guy, what are we wasting our time doing? Paying other dudes? What are we doing wasting our time paying other dudes to be average? Which was basically what I was trying to get out last year is like payroll shouldn't dictate play in college.
No. Yeah.
Be good. Best players on the field. Who cares?
Yeah.
I do think so. I think there's just my gut feeling. I could be totally wrong about this. So I'll just say that and get that out of the way. Could be totally wrong. My gut tells me that a guy like Loggins is prone to get too cute and overthink all this stuff.
Mm.
And on the flip side, though, the double-edged sword, the good thing is if you put Coach Alvin and Coach Loggins head-to-head, they're both inheriting teams that were not good, and they are replacing the entire staff, and they're having to get a whole new roster. They're both bringing in 50 new players. Just my gut says, even though Coach Alvin did a great job at Ohio, he won 10 games in a row. Like, it's so hard to win 10 games in a season in G5. It is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I would put my money. I would put my money that Coach Loggins could recruit maybe at a higher level. That's my gut feeling. So if we're putting teams together for the first year for the first time, even though maybe Alvin has like, hey man, I've coached at this level. I know what I'm doing. I'm more, but like I know, right? Maybe that's their advantage in that way.
Yeah.
But getting for our first game, no too deep. Just I would put my money that Loggins is probably the better recruiter and maybe put a staff together that recruits. But I don't know. That's my gut feeling about it. But I do get an eerie feeling that we're being too cute with all this stuff. Like it can't be that complicated. Like, well, if this certain receiver plays and this, like, hey man, football is complicated, but sometimes it's not. But get there, hit somebody, and play. Like make the play.
Yeah.
And make a decision.
Well,
Put somebody out there.
The quarterback. The quarterback is the leader by default, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have confidence in who you're picking to lead the team, essentially, then you're telling us that you don't believe anybody can lead the team, and who's like, what's the where are we going? What's the direction of the team? I mean, you got to have somebody that
you want your quarterback to go take the job.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound like any of them have done that.
Yeah, I've heard it's very likely we'll see at least 2 of them.
I'm sure we will.
One question here. It's all this chaos because Satterfield didn't pay Satterfield enough to keep him in, but I don't know, dude. That's a whole story.
I just think, look, Charlotte's never beaten us. Until they beat us, I don't believe they can beat us. It's as simple as that for me.
Yep.
Last time we played was 2020. None of these guys on this team. I would like to know how many people in that building have been around since the last time we played in 2020. That'd be interesting because there was a point where we talked about this on the show this week. There was a point where Louisiana could have had like a 6th-year senior that has never beat Appalachian State, and they played them every year. Like never beat them, and it drove them crazy. Every year we're gonna play Appalachian State, and they're gonna beat us. Here that's not like no. These teams haven't played each other since 2020. So I don't know.
Yeah, but the people they're seeing in the community are telling them, we've never lost to them. So it's like that's building our confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know how popular Charlotte football players are on their campus.
They're not.
It's a pretty big campus. There's a lot of students that go to school there, and it's spread out. Really, it's not like here. And I agree with TJ right here.
TJ is dead on with that. That's exactly correct.
Well, if TJ showed up on time, he would have heard us talking about DJ.
Hey, tell him. We had story time about DJ. DJ. We know.
No, huge DJ fans. He was on the show. I guess in December or January we had him on.
Well,
it's January,
boys.
But we could go on, but we should win. We should win.
We should.
We're gonna win.
But
we're gonna be there. All of us are gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk about it afterwards. And we're gonna say, man, we won by 23, and we're going undefeated. We're gonna be 3-0 ranked going to Boise State. It's like J-Bot said.
Hey, you guys are bettors. What's your score prediction? I don't do that. I'm bad at it. Well, what are you, AK? What do you got? What's the score?
I think it's gonna be. I don't know that it's gonna. What's the over 40, 48? Or Burner's 48.5.
49.5 is what I'm seeing.
48.5. There you go. Yeah, 48, 49, around that. So they're saying it's going to be what, 20, 24, 25, 21, somewhere in there, or 26, 22, somewhere in there. I think I'm an over guy. I think it's going to be 50 to 55 points minimum. Just because we don't know. I mean, just because we're sitting up here saying DJ is going to fix that long, you don't think that they don't know that they're going to take shots down the field, which is what the guy said on the show. Like, that's one of the things that Charlotte's concerned about is their deep passing game.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see him come out.
Give me a score, AK. What's the score?
34-21 App State.
Ooh. All right, J-Vi, what's up?
I was going to go 28-17.
I'm giving us the benefit of the doubt, getting over 30 points.
I'm on record for 27-24.
No, I'm saying 2 scores.
Well, it's not your prediction; it's his.
Okay, that's right. That's fair enough.
With all due respect.
DraftKings has App at minus 198 to win. I mean, that's a pretty big favorite.
Yeah, that's I'm not putting $10 down to win 5.
Yeah. TJ says 31-17. Nemo says if you need tickets, hit your boy up. He's gonna be there.
Who is that? Who's BMO? I need some tickets.
He's our buddy that's driving down. He's our optometrist that's driving.
Yeah,
from
he's coming. He went to school with us at App. He's one of our good friends. One of our best.
How many hey, if he's got 3 tickets, I may need 3 tickets.
I'll let you know. I'll send you. I'll tell him they'll send them to me. Send them to you. TJ says 31-17 App. Let's go. TJ is going to be there too. We're gonna have quite a crew. Legree's going to be at the tailgate. We're gonna have.
Oh, sweet. We talked about Legree. We talked about Legree with Elijah McCantis, who was grilling us. He was asking us about greatest players. Charles, that was a pretty cool. That was a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, it was funny. He's like,
great.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He actually
Legree
said,
and,
besides DJ Smith, who's the best? That's what he said.
DJ was good. There's a lot.
He's
Man.
great. No, he was Hall of Famer.
There was
DJ was good.
a lot of players.
Legree was good too.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's why
BT's
we
gonna
brought
be
him
there. Man, I haven't seen BT in like 20 years.
Let's go. Maybe give us a shout out on air.
Let's go. Okay, guys. I know it's late. We went a little over. Sorry, but when you
up.
get
It's all
talking
good.
about
This is
today-
fun.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it goes. You get us in there. How many games we're gonna in? We're all gonna turn around and be like, you know what? 12-0 is viable.
I called
You
it.
heard it here. You heard it here. Playoff. So, tell people. At Black and Gold Pod on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. Tell them what do you guys put out 1 or 2 episodes? 2 episodes a week, correct? Now,
We're gonna record like our main show early in the week, and then we'll do a post-game show. Typical games on Saturday. We'll record on Sunday, and we'll do that through football season, and then we just do 1 a week until baseball's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I put the website. I put your website in the show description.
Oh, don't do that. Put our social media stuff.
Okay. I'll put the social media.
Our website looks like crap.
Do we even have a website? I couldn't even find it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll go back and put the social medias.
Yeah, go do that. And for the Appalachian people listening, we do a raffle to benefit Yosef Club every year, the 34-32-day raffle. All the proceeds go to Yosef Club, and we got Dexter Coakley, Armani Edwards, and Jerry Moore signed football. Nice. It's an extremely exclusive item that we're raffling off. And then CJ Huntley, who just signed a 2-way deal with the Suns, which is awesome.
Nice.
Signed a basketball and a hat. So we're raffling off that stuff. And I think we got $3,000 going to Yosef Club so far. So 3432day.com. We're drawing on Monday.
Put in there.
Yeah, change it to that website.
Put that in there. I'll go back. I can edit it. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Guys, we will hopefully see you on Friday.
Yeah, man. It's good seeing you guys.
You got our numbers. We'll go find you.
We will meet up, and then I'll let you know about BMO and the ticket stuff.
Yeah, thanks. Do that.
All right. See y'all.
Go check out Black and Gold Podcast.
See you guys.
Go. Go App State. All right, dude. Here we go. That was awesome. Love the Black and Gold Podcast. I listened to the whole episode today. They're phenomenal. They've been doing it for 10 years. It's crazy.
That is crazy. And they're good. Everybody loves them. Yeah. They do a good job. And they know their stuff.
They love it. And they love App State.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. We love it too.
You could feel the passion.
Yep.
Of wanting more information that nobody has.
Nope. Okay. Let's hit the football music. And let's talk some football, dude. Some other football. Yay. Okay. First of all, the winner, come to the tailgate. Headline sponsor of the show, Howdy Hats, at howdy.hats.enc on Instagram. She has built these beautiful Millie Goats podcast hats that we have, that we are so proud of, that the winner of the sit and reach contest at our tailgate will get. The rope hats, the flat bills, all of it. Go follow them. If you need hats done, she will get them done, and they will look magnificent like these.
Shout out to her, because she's gonna make me go bankrupt, because everybody in my family is like, "Can I get one? Can I get one? Can I get one?" Thinking that they're free.
Oh,
you spilled it.
I didn't spill it; it just started exploding everywhere.
you know why? I don't understand why you open the middle of the show. You know they're gonna explode.
I don't know, dude. It's all right. It's okay. I'll clean it up later. Anyways, these hats are filth. Winner will get one. I will have a whole truckload, basically. Well, I have like 20-some hats, which hopefully
you got a small truck. You driving an S10, you got a full truckload.
Oh,
20 hats.
20 hats. Well, I thought I had like 30, and then I started counting up. Everybody was like, "Yeah, oh, they want one. They want one." And I was like, "Well, I'm only gonna have like 15 now. So get them while they're hot." Okay.
Hot off the press.
But anyways, go check them out. All right, we're gonna do Did you hit the football music?
I did.
You did.
Yes.
All right, happy anniversary. Let's cover some news to the guy from Florida State who said if Boston College loses this weekend, he will eat dog poop out of a red Solo cup with a spoon and post a video of him doing it. That was 1 year ago exactly today. Still no video of the guy eating dog poop out of his spoon.
Oh my God. Has he made another comment since then? Has he tweeted again since
I
then?
don't know, dude. I got to follow up and see if he's actually like on Twitter still. But I mean,
Florida State hasn't been good since he didn't. Like, he has to do it to make them good again.
Exactly. I mean, if you're hanging with us through the rest of this podcast, if you're listening for out of the App State, bear with, because we got about 35 minutes of straight up football here we're about to bring to you. But this guy has to reverse the curse. The best thing he can do is show up at the stadium and eat poop.
Yes.
Like, you got to eat poop.
Do they play at Alabama?
Hold on.
Or
I got
at Dallas or somewhere.
It is. It's at Florida. This guy, instead of running
he's got to do. Don't run the horse out there with the Seminole in the middle. Run the poop guy out there with the red cup.
Run him out there with a spoon in the red cup. Reverse the curse, dude.
Play Toby Keith, red solo cup.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Also, this is beautiful. 91 games. Shout out CFB Kings for putting this out there at CFB Kings on Twitter. 91 games over a 5-day span. 40 hours of football from Thursday to Monday. We've picked out the best football games for you. We have graphics that we're about to go over. It's a beautiful thing. Quiz.
But you're putting in 80 hours this week. 40 at your real job, 40 at your seasonal job.
Got to. Fun question here. Quiz question. For those of you who can't see on the screen and you're listening to the podcast, let me ask this question for you. Do you know who has the longest current win streak in college football?
I bet it's a Big Ten school.
No. MAC.
What?
Ohio. 7 in a row. Buffalo. 5 in a row. So
you're telling me MAC's a weak conference then?
Or they're top heavy. You know what I mean? Syracuse has a 4-game winning streak. They play Tennessee. So
isn't it funny? Ohio State has a 4-game win streak, and that was just the 4 playoff games they had.
Because they lost to Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Conversely, the longest losing streak, who do you think it is?
A MAC school. I bet it's a MAC school.
Kent State, followed by Purdue, followed by Southern Miss, followed by Oklahoma State with 9. 21 losses in a row for Kent. We've got to do something for Kent State. I want to be on that train whenever they win.
Well, bet them to win every week then.
Let's go.
Let me bring it up.
That's what I need. Send me all your YouTube, and that way I can put it in the show notes. With all due respect, it's the best episode of any podcast.
Don't send them the website. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, he goes, don't do that. Whoops. I was trying to be nice. Okay. Also, college football news, Dave Portnoy got banned from the Ohio State Stadium. Turns out it was Fox decided that he would not be on the main desk of the big noon kickoff.
Just in the stadium, though.
Dude, this is Ohio State soft. Let's just call it what it is. They're somewhere behind this. You know it. You know it. I know it. They know it. Wrong.
It was their decision. They're making Fox take the blame for it.
Yes.
Because
the backlash went out.
Yeah. I mean, they like, you get arrested if you plant a flag in the middle of their field.
Right, exactly. Ohio State's out there throwing people in jail for planting flags on their field and not letting people into their stadium because they root for a different team. Come on, Ohio State. Don't act like you're tough and then blame it on Fox. Come on. Another fun fact.
I
LSU.
had this written down.
Hey, they've lost 5 straight season openers, dude. I wish Edge was here. He's not. He's a coward. Actually, he said his computer was messed up, so he couldn't do it.
Well, it's because he's in Clemson already. He doesn't have internet.
He's been in the camper for a week. His computer died. Fun TNT college football podcast stat of the day. This is awesome. The Hawaii quarterback, Michael Alejado, has won his last 26 starts dating back to his junior year of high school.
Wow.
That is nuts.
Will he play this week?
They said yes.
That was a high ankle sprain?
Probably, if I had to guess. So I hope he does because Hawaii is electric. I just always like rooting for Hawaii. I don't know what it is, but all right.
Because when we were in our formative years, they went to the Peach Bowl,
They
and
beat
everybody just loved them. They got beat
Yep.
by Georgia. They got killed by Georgia in the
Mhm.
Peach Bowl. But it's like you were like, that's a team I could cheer for, and that's always just stuck.
I don't know. It's just their uniforms. It's just, I don't know, something about the green. So, all right, the graphics are starting. We don't have to go in depth over this because we have other stuff we're going to talk about. But
Yeah,
we have put together. We did it for the group of 5, right? We picked our championship. We picked our championship games for the group of 5, our championship matchups, and now we've done it for the Power 4. Okay, so we go into the SEC. Yes, the committee. You look. I send this. This goes out straight from the committee's desk to the group message for debate and deliberation. And then if there's no rebuttal,
this
I'm
was
sorry.
hidden in 12 slides that you sent.
Come on. Wait, okay. So the SEC is Georgia, Texas A&M. That's lock. Big
No.
Ten is Penn State and Illinois.
No,
I have dug my heels in so hard on Illinois. I want them to win every freaking game, dude.
I
People are
hope they
ragging
lose
everywhere.
every game because you are so high.
Dude, this is a big weekend for my predictions.
If you believe in Illinois this much, then you place a bet that they will play in the Big Ten championship game.
You know what? Okay. I will do that while you are. Hold on. Let me go over the rest of these. ACC, we've got Clemson and Georgia Tech. Big 12,
Oh my gosh.
Arizona State, Texas Tech. Okay. That's our Power 4 conference championship matchups that we predict, the committee. And then the independents are Notre Dame and UConn.
Well,
I am logging in right now to DraftKings. I want you to tell the people which one you disagree with the most and which one seems the most likely out of these Power 4 matchups.
To me, none of them are likely, but I disagree the most with the Big Ten. I look, Illinois to me, and we talk about this a little bit with the black and gold guys. It's like until you're good consistently, I'm not going to believe in you. Like Charlotte has never beat App, so I'm not going to believe that Charlotte can beat App until Charlotte actually beats App. Illinois has not traditionally been a good football team in our generation. Yes, they had a splash in the pan year. I think it was 2007. Maybe a splash in the pan year another year, but it's like they're not doing it consistently. And I get it. Every school is getting transfers and it's a new team every year, but the fans stay the same and the way the fans talk to the players stays the same. So, they're probably getting asked, are we going to be good this year? Instead of talking about how good you're going to be because they know it. Like, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on that game. But if I would have had to say the most likely to happen, I'd probably say Arizona State, Texas Tech, just because I don't think Texas A&M will make it, and I don't think Georgia Tech will make it. So that's probably the most likely for me.
Okay. I've got it pulled up right here. Big Ten Conference Championship game finalists. To make the title game, Illinois is plus 850. Guess what?
What?
I'm betting $5 on that.
So what? To make 40?
To make 40. Well, yeah, to make 42.
Yeah.
50. You know what? I'm going to bet $2. I don't like betting that much money. I'm betting $2. I am putting my
You've already stopped believing in your team.
No, I don't like betting that much money.
You've already stopped believing.
Nope,
in
already did.
Illinois.
$5. $5. Illinois to the title. To the title. I put my money where my mouth is.
All right.
So there you go. I think Texas A&M with Elko in the second year is going to get the defense right. And that game at Texas, the game against Texas, the last game of the year is going to be who gets to go to the title. Georgia, I'm more worried about than I am Texas A&M. Penn State, they'll get there, but they're not going to win it. Who cares? ACC, Clemson, yes. Georgia, the other one's up for, I don't know who's going to make it out of. I just think I love Georgia Tech's coach and their quarterback. I love their coach, their quarterback, and their schedule. In the Big 12, I like Arizona State, and I like Texas Tech. So, but anyways, okay. J-Bye. Thursday.
Yes.
I have perused through every game. I've spent the last 2 nights looking at college
I didn't
football.
know that was a 5:30 kick.
Yes. I know exactly what you're going to say, dude. So we got Thursday games. I think there's 19 games on tomorrow.
Yes.
We have done the liberty. We have taken the liberty for you, the fan, because we're fans, and we have picked out the top 5 football games from tomorrow. Number 1, right out of the gate, 5:30 is going to be Boise State at USF, ESPN. Then it's going to be your next game will be ECU at NC State. Then you've got Jacksonville State at UCF. Then one that I'm really interested in is Buffalo at Minnesota,
Yes.
8 p.m. FS1. Then the 9 p.m. nightcap on ESPN is going to be Nebraska at Cincinnati. People love Nebraska, but there's your top 5 games from tomorrow night. And you're going to get one from 5:30 all the way to freaking midnight, buddy. You're going to have 7 hours of football.
I have in my notes, Aztecs, what's the word on Minnesota? Because didn't he tell us that he has a friend that coaches there or something?
Maybe.
Or I don't know. But it was in my notes. So I wanted to ask him because last year the Buffalo Bulls were my team.
The Bulls.
I mean, I was profitable off the Bulls last year.
You were.
So just based on that and my gut instinct, I would take them at plus 17.5.
Mm-hmm. People like them. They got some dudes up front on defense from what the group of 5 guys have been saying.
Well, and they have a scoring offense. So they averaged probably 30 points a game last year. But I know Minnesota's a defensive team. So just with Minnesota being a defensive team, I don't think that they can score 18 points to get they're not going to win by 18.
Minnesota's going to slow the game down.
Exactly.
There's
not going to be enough time on the clock.
Bully ball, unless Buffalo has got to get out early. They got to get up 2 possessions early. They got to get up 7-0, 10-0, somewhere in there. And if they do that, that's when you'll hold the fire to Minnesota's feet. Jacksonville State and UCF. Jacksonville State, they lost Rich Rod. They were conference champions. UCF gets Scott Frost back. I don't know. I just think it's interesting. UCF being favored by 19. I feel like Jacksonville State has some players. I don't know. I don't know if the talent gap's that big between those 2 teams. So I'm just like,
I don't know what they're going to be like without Rich Rod.
Yeah. And then the NC State ECU game, buddy. That was an all-out bar fight at the end of their bowl game last year. Yeah. That was the last game they played was against each other, and it was just a full-on 87-on-87 fist fight.
Well, they're close too. Like those schools aren't that far apart.
So I mean, and obviously the games on ESPN, Boise State and USF. Like USF, the group of 5 guys said they have got the toughest opening 3-game schedule maybe in the history of college football.
Mm-hmm.
Because they host Boise, then they play Miami, and then they play Florida.
Yeah.
So,
but they said that they could either be really good or they could not be really good.
Yeah. And Boise State's just a wagon. They return what's their guy, Maddox or whatever his name is. And they have a full running back room again. Up front, they're solid. Like, it's going to be a tester for Boise just because USF did get a lot of people in the portal and like they've got a lot of talent. It's just, can they get it dialed in? It'll be a fun game to watch. Like, it's going to be awesome. Like, I'm going to be listening to that on the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Nebraska at Cincinnati to end the game at the end of the night. I think it'll just be fun because the guy who looks like Mahomes is,
prime
then
time.
you got Satterfield.
Well, I read an article today that he has shrunk an inch. On his max preps, he was 6'4", but now he's in Nebraska's program as 6'3", so he's shrunk an inch.
Raiola?
Yeah.
Weird. Did Mahomes
I probably got, but
did Mahomes shrink an inch? Because that's probably what he's doing.
His hair? With his hair, you got a haircut.
Yeah, he's copying him.
Maybe.
So that's Thursday. I mean, that's a pretty good. That's a full. That's a game every hour and a half. You're just boom, 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 back and forth. You got ESPN, ACC Network, FS1, ESPN Plus. Like you can have 3 or 4 screens going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like March Madness, like that opening weekend of March Madness. That's what tomorrow's gonna be like. And then Friday, there's another like 10, 11, 12, 13 games. And then we've picked out the top games for that as well.
Yes.
Dude, we picked out the top 3 because I think there's how many? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 games. And the top 3, without question, number 1 on the list, App State versus UNC Charlotte, 7 p.m. ESPNU, Duke's Mayo kickoff. Come on. We're going to be there.
So that line's wrong already from when you
It
did
is.
it today. It's
Yep.
at 4.5.
Oh,
now.
yeah. All these lines are from Monday. That's why I put them on there purposely on Monday because I wanted to see if there was what was going on.
Yeah.
You know? So that has already moved 2 full points in favor of Charlotte, which is nuts. We've already talked about that game in length, but Auburn at Baylor, like Auburn with their 3 or 4 quarterbacks, whatever they're talking about down there, guy Hugh Freeze playing golf every 3 seconds, and then Aranda with Baylor, like the SEC could be an upset alert early on, and
But isn't Baylor favorite? Or no, Auburn's favorite. It says right
Auburn's
there.
favorite on the road at Baylor.
Because people like Baylor.
I like Baylor.
Oh, maybe that was you.
It was me. It was me. It was people in the
Like,
media.
people
Me.
like Baylor. It was
me.
you.
It was me. Put them in my top 25 in my dark horse to win the Big 12. I think I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what you making all these graphs and rankings for. So you can just like you throw all these rankings at me, and then you slide yours in there, and I just think that it's just like
one poll had him at 23.
Yeah,
it was mine.
Like people have been ranking Baylor. It is you.
It's me.
You got me.
I can pull up this graphic that looks legit and be like, see right here.
Yeah, it's like holy cow. You got me.
I am excited about that game though. We're gonna be watching that one again. Well, no, we won't be.
No.
We'll be
when App's up by 30 at halftime, we might head back and watch it.
So that'll be a fun game. And then Georgia Tech at Colorado. The Coach Prime without his jerseys retired stars.
Is this jersey retired game?
I don't know. Well, it might be. Shedeur Sanders is going to be there. Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders are going to be there. No doubt about it. Don't you think?
You think so? I bet they are. I feel like, they were talking about you just don't know anything about App. I mean, nothing's been really put out. You didn't hear anything about Colorado either.
Yeah, other than Coach Prime's health.
Right, or he's got a new girlfriend, or like, not disrespectfully, but it's like not hearing any football news out of there.
Dude, this is a big night for me because I have 2 teams in here that I think can go a long ways. And if Georgia Tech loses Colorado, I'm sure people have bookmarked some of these polls and stuff I've made and how much I've been making of Georgia Tech, Baylor, and Illinois. This could be bad. This could be really bad.
Yeah.
And then Sunday and Monday, we got Virginia Tech. We got a 3 p.m. game, and then we got a 7:30 game on Sunday. And then on Monday, we have an 8 p.m. game with Bill Belichick's debut against TCU.
Yeah.
I'll
be in Chapel Hill for that.
Okay, nice. Boots on the ground.
I'm going App, Clemson, UNC.
Wow, dude. Shrine Bowl tour.
Yeah.
So Notre Dame and Miami should be fun.
I agree. And I was talking to somebody at work the other day about it's like, I understand why they do this or why we have to do this, but I appreciate the fact that the Texas-Ohio State game is at Ohio State. I appreciate the fact that the Clemson-LSU game is at Clemson. But it makes me mad that Virginia Tech, South Carolina is in Atlanta.
Yeah. It's in
They
Atlanta.
put it back on the campuses.
Yeah. First game of the year.
Yeah.
Nope. Got to go to Atlanta.
Atlanta, which is not close to either one of those schools.
No. So
it's 4 hours from South Carolina.
South Carolina's favored big. Let's see if it's changed any because that was on Monday. They were favored by 8. Now it's 7.5 game. Now it's 7.5.
Is this a revenge game?
What do you mean?
Beamer?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, family revenge.
Yeah.
TCU lines moved up more in their favor too to 3.5. Notre Dame, and that one stayed the same, but it'd be interesting to see what Notre Dame's got without Patterson and then See if Carson Beck's got something going on at Miami. So those are nice. A 3 p.m. and a 7:30 game, that's nice.
We get three top 10 matchups this year.
Yep. So, and then Saturday, we've picked out the top 5 games. Clearly, it starts with Texas and Ohio State. Then you've got Syracuse. At both those games are at noon. Syracuse, Tennessee, Texas, Ohio State. And then you've got Alabama, Florida State at 3:30, just because it's intriguing because the guys got to eat poop. And then 7:30 ABC. You got LSU at Clemson. And then the game late that I'm very interested in is the one we just talked about, which was Hawaii.
Yeah.
The guy that we just talked about, Hawaii, is playing at Arizona, and they're huge underdogs there.
That's telling me that he's not playing.
Maybe. Let's see if it's changed any. Because that was the other day.
But yeah.
Nope, hasn't changed a bit.
People are so worked up for the Thursday, Friday, early Saturday betting, they have not gotten to the Saturday night
That's
yet.
a fact.
They will do that
why.
during the Alabama Florida State game.
Do you think this is a good? Yeah, that's a Hawaii. Like, okay, who's a dog that I can bet on after I thought that Florida State was actually going to compete with Alabama? Yeah. I need another dog, and that's Hawaii. Give me.
After a wild LSU Clemson game, you think that you got to have a game that calms you down. Before you go to bed. Like, you're not going to go to sleep right when the LSU Clemson game ends because you're going to be so jacked up about it that you're going to have to calm down betting on the Hawaii Arizona game.
That's the one you can put the bet in and then be like, if I doze off, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'll wake up maybe surprised.
Yes.
I do like betting on a 17, like a huge underdog. There's nothing better than sweating that out. That is so much fun if it's close. Do you like this top 5 list from Saturday? I looked at all the games and I'm like, these are, you've got the SEC's got a lot going on. I got to give them credit. They got the SEC and the ACC are going at it.
Yeah.
So that Texas Ohio State game is going to be.
I'm a big believer. Like, I hate that game's at 12.
That's dumb. It's dumb.
I don't like jumping into the fire right away.
No.
Like, I don't mind Tennessee, Syracuse at 12. Like a higher ranked top 25 team playing to kind of get me loosened up for my 3:30 top 10 matchup and then my 7:30 top 10 matchup.
Dude, that line's already moved from Ohio State in Texas's favor. It's -1.5 now. People are betting on the Longhorns. Well, Texas got a lot of dudes on defense. Like, a lot of dudes.
Yeah, but who's Arch Manning? I don't know.
I think 13.5. Because this game's in Atlanta for Syracuse and Tennessee.
Yeah.
We don't know. What are we getting out of we got Joey. That dude turns the ball over.
That's the thing. I mean, we've talked about it before. He fell forward. And, not to knock the guy because he had one good year at App, but he had a good year at App when we were winning and could run the ball. Last year, he was, because of the big plays on defense, he was playing from behind the whole year, and he goes Brett Favre on you.
It's going to be interesting to see if because the Syracuse has the transfer from Notre Dame.
Yeah. That guy gets a lot of recruits, Syracuse.
Yeah.
Their coach.
Yeah. I like that coach. And then the big one, LSU Clemson, dude. You're going to be on the ground there.
Yeah.
Tailgating in Edge's camper.
Yeah. Edge is going into the game, though. I'm not going into that game.
Yeah. Just watch it. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I have this little stat, too. Oh, that's not the one.
I have a free Uber, so.
It's true. So that's your Saturday games. That's your top 5. 1 through, noon all the way to midnight, dude. We got you covered. That's the games you're going to want to tune into. We're not telling you something you don't know, but.
Yeah.
But upset alert, dude. I picked 6 teams. The committee picked 6 teams.
No.
Yes.
You picked 6 teams.
The committee picked 6 teams. This was sent to the group earlier today. Nobody rebutted. So this was the committee. Everybody had a chance to rebuttal. Nobody did. Georgia Southern at Fresno State. They're on upset watch. Flying across the country. Fresno State off a tough loss. Georgia Southern's got USC next week, I think. Look ahead game. Fresno State.
Are they staying out there?
I think they are. Kentucky hosting Toledo, one of the hottest group of 5 teams betting wise in the league. Better watch out, Kentucky. Auburn at Baylor, upset alert, dude. Just because I believe in Baylor so much. I don't know why, but I feel like they're going to beat Auburn. And that means they're a favorite -2. Auburn's 2 and -2.5. And then TCU at UNC. They're not going to let Bill Belichick lose his first game. Are you kidding me? No chance. Jordan will not let that happen. And then Texas and Clemson are both on upset alert watch. Do you disagree with any of this? Or do you have one?
Yes, my one that I say, because we always say if you're a Power 4 team, you don't want to schedule a Sun Belt team week 1. Because for whatever reasons, the football gods bless the Sun Belt to go make an upset week 1.
Let's go.
So sure enough, you have Indiana, who thinks that they're a good team now because they had a great year last year.
You're still piling on Indiana. This guy can't help himself.
Bringing in Old Dominion. Old Dominion had an upset last year. I think they get upset this year too. Indiana's upset alert for me.
I wish I had a button or an alarm I could hit. Beep, 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 beep. Love it. This was for Edge.
Yes.
Clemson is going so hard to do an orange out because they've already lost their orange and their purple.
Yeah.
So now they're trying to regain their orange by being the most orange ever assembled in a stadium. And they're just trying too hard.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see how early Edge goes into the game.
Really?
Yes.
Can't wait. You're going to have to send me videos of him. He's probably be a nervous wreck.
Oh, yeah. I just think that because look, this is where I grew up. I grew up in Clemson. I grew up going to Clemson games. You know, the Bowden Bowls, I was there for the first 3, I think. I know for sure I was there the first one. And primetime big game at Clemson when they get on the bus, take it around the stadium, and come out on that hill. Dude, it's like nothing I've ever experienced as a fan. So I know Edge is going to be in there for that. I just don't know how early he's going to get in. Because you don't want to be standing in line when that happens. You want to be in your seat when that happens. You can watch him run down the hill. Most exciting 25 seconds in college football. Gets me excited just thinking about it.
I don't know. You're biased, obviously.
I am biased.
But anyways, I think it's just funny they're trying to make so hard that they're orange. You know what I mean? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most important part of the show. All right, do we want to hit the
what?
The what is it?
Your electric guitar.
The electric guitar, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a time where we give out picks of the week. We gave you all the games that you need to tune into. Just settle in, watch football for the next 40 straight hours. You're good 40 hours, 40 days, and 40 nights, basically. Picks of the week for college football week 1. Last week was absolutely abysmal. So what did we do? We instilled the help of a graphic design artist, and we came up with aliases to make our if I was in the lab in the graphics department designing these little cartoons. You can't see it if you're listening to the podcast. Check out our social medias because I will post these tomorrow of what the names are. Tex is Mr. Understruck, and he looks like so he's wearing a big giant gold belt buckle with a purple Western button-up pearl snap with his pit vipers on and a cowboy hat, doing something with his hands.
He's supposed to be doing the Texas Longhorns.
He's doing the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah.
And he's Mr. Understruck. He's going to give you your unders of this
He's
year.
got a lightning bolt behind him too.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's nice. Good touch. I'm Master Spreader, which Javi made me Master Splinter for some reason with 4 turtles behind me, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm supposed to be Master Shredder, play on that, but he made me Master Splinter, so I don't know how that's going to work.
You're
but
Master
I've got a red
Spreader.
I've got a red robe on. J-Vi's in all white with a white Undertaker hat, with a white Undertaker outfit on, but he's the overtaker, so he's going to give you overs. I'm going to give you spreads. Butch P is Bounty the dog hunter, and he's got this picture of him as Dog the bounty hunter with his 3 German short-haired pointers with his arms folded. Dylon's is the scariest looking thing I've ever seen, dude. He named himself the hip prop rapper, and he's got a big gold chain on with dreads,
but a skullet,
but his receding hairline dreads.
Like,
he looks like
it's like the old man cut dreads, like the cul-de-sac dreads. It's the cul-de-sac dreads.
It's like if Hulk Hogan had dreads. Basically,
he's got a grill on too.
R.I.P. And then Edge is Young Money Lines, and he's got the amount of time it took to get the dip out of the front of his teeth into his lip. And he's
so we're in a group message for the tailgate on Saturday with Edge's wife, and she sent a picture today of brownies, and she's like, "Yo, should I make 2 or 3 batches of the brownies?" And so I sent the picture of Edge with the big chaw hanging out of his mouth. And I said, "Looked like Edge already got into it." My wife immediately texts me. She goes, "You need to lay off the AI." Diet. This is like perfect timing.
I'm gonna have to do like an individual post for each one of these and be like introducing.
Yes.
So, anyways, we all have our aliases. We're giving you one bet of our under our current what's the word I'm looking for? Our current section. Tex gives you unders, I give you spreads, J-Bi gives you overs, Butch gives you dogs, Dylon gives you props, and Edge gives you money line. So here we go. Tex is giving you the under at East Carolina, NC State, and it's 61.5. They're just going to be fighting each other the entire game, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I hope so bad. He's 0-1, by the way. We're 1-3 as a collective doing this. I'm giving you Baylor plus 2.5 versus Auburn. Okay. I'm doubling down on Baylor, dude. Let's go.
You are obsessed with Baylor.
I've got my teams. I'm digging my heels in. Texas A&M, Baylor, Georgia Tech, Illinois. I picked them out. It's over. Hey, what are you giving the people for an over?
I'm going. I missed last week, but I didn't know that the quarterback was going to grit it out and will his team to win. But he played hurt, so that hurt me, unfortunately. But this week, I'm going Wisconsin versus Miami of Ohio. The line is at 39.5. One, I like the number 39.
Hey,
but 2, I think the spread was minus 17.5. So I think. Wait, let me get some drink.
Wait,
I got cotton mouth there for a second.
Cotton.
Wisconsin's not going to shut out Miami of Ohio. So for them to win by more than 17, they got to score more than 39 collectively.
Oh, it's 41 now. 41.5. It's going up. Oh, you can't bet it. Can't.
I got to bring it down now to get to 39.
Hey, BMO just made 2 batches of brownies. Hey, producer BMO, soon. Coming to you soon. Butch gave you we talked about it. Bounty the dog hunter.
Yeah.
Hawaii plus 17 in Arizona. I love it. I'm on it. I'm going to make a parlay with all this, by the way.
Okay.
I want to hold your feet to the fire. Dylon, the hip prop rapper with his Hulk Hogan meth dreads. Cade Klubnik, less than 260.5 passing yards. I feel like that's just a shot at Edge.
Yes.
I don't like that. But I'm going to bet it just so I can he's going to get to losing and he's not going to like it. And then Edge, Young Money Lines. Wheezy bet of the week, Ohio State minus 122 versus Texas. And those are the picks of the week, dude. Man, I love that graphic. This might be collectively the greatest thing we've ever created as a unit because everybody was doing it.
Yes.
Everybody was in on it. So I love it. Yes. I might have to introduce these each individually on Twitter.
Just don't play the Chicago Bulls music.
Yes, don't. Yeah. But they deserve their own. Okay. Do you want to do any salute your sports or no?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. What do you mean? To go or you're good? Not
I did read one more thing I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead.
If people didn't see it, as far as spreads go, Marshall.
Are you stepping in on my territory?
Yeah, Marshall
Okay.
plus 39.5
Against Georgia?
Yes,
I
because
looked at that one.
because Kirby Smart is 0-13 against the spread as a favorite of more than 38. Because he usually
He'll
after
pull
he
the
gets
dogs
up,
off.
well, they take that they start to turn it into a practice. The comment was Stetson Bennett ran 13 mesh running plays against Kent State to work on the mesh, the running back. He calls the dogs off.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. I saw that one. I was like, do I have the cojones to put that as the spread? Master spreader.
Wow.
Block of the week. You know what I mean?
That's your if you're feeling antsy.
Yeah. That would be a fun one. I'm gonna make a parlay out of those, all of our 6 bets. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now we do have some other news, but we don't. I mean, it's if you're up for it, we can run through it quickly.
What we got?
Hey, hit the music. Salute. Okay, Salute Your Sports brought to you by. Oh wait, fourth quarter performance. We salute you. Salute your body. Okay, and you can play more sports if you use the protein, the creatine, the BCAAs, the super greens. Promo code GHOST20 gets you, I don't know how much percentage off, but it's something. Go check out fourthquarterperformance.com. Get your supplements. Salute your body.
Yes.
Your body, as John Mayer would say. Your body. Rock your body. NFL news. Well, we probably don't have to do that. Streaming services suck. Ryder Cup. I think that's the big one. Terry McLaurin signed. Whoop-de-doo. Hendrickson signed. Good for them. No excuses for the Bengals, right? This is the biggest news. Tommy DeVito got released by the Giants. This is a shame.
Well, they got 3 quarterbacks.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Real shame.
They got 2 motivational speakers and a quarterback.
Spencer Rattler named the starting quarterback for the Saints. Is Tyler Shuck a bust?
I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Spencer Rattler.
Me either.
I didn't think he was great at Oklahoma.
You were mad. You let Netflix curb your opinion, didn't you?
No, I didn't watch that shit. He
He
was, but I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, so I have no idea.
I don't know. I didn't think he was great at South Carolina. I think he showed some glimpses of stuff, but I think I don't know. But good for him.
Yeah, he keeps working, so
Yeah.
good for him. I respect him. How about that? Those are all the NFL quick hitters right there. I would say the biggest one's DeVito. YouTube was about to lose Fox, YouTube TV. They had until August 27th to reach a deal where they would lose their access to Fox, which guess what? That's what channel the Ohio State Texas game was on.
Mm-hmm.
So they do this every year though. It's complete BS. They know they've got them by the cojones and there's nothing they can do about it. They did it with DirecTV and ESPN last year, remember?
Yep.
They lost games. I had to sign up for Fubo or whatever it was for a week.
Fubu.
Yeah.
That was a close.
So I don't, but they've come to an agreement, or they've got a short-term agreement. They're gonna come to another one. So anything to add on that?
Yeah, it's them trying to strong arm each other, and
Yeah. I don't know.
We're in a bad. Is college football as far as portal NIL in a worse place than Americans and having the TV bundles and cable, and I mean, which is worse? I don't know.
Dumb. It's so dumb. I hate it. And then the Ryder Cup, dude.
Yes, Keegan didn't pick himself. I am shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm kind of not, because he is a humble person and like a genuine good dude. But he's
The dude's playing
he's
good golf.
he's playing good golf, and I don't know. Like, he's playing better golf right now than Colin Morikawa.
I don't know how he keeps winding up on the team.
Yeah.
We got to do something different than Justin Thomas and Colin Morikawa. Do we
Well,
not?
JT's at least he's had a decent year. Like last year or 2 years ago, he shouldn't have made it for sure. But
I don't know, dude. I mean, the Cantlay, Justin Thomas, Morikawa, like, I think it's over. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I think it's over. Like, the captain's picks were Thomas, Morikawa, Ben Griffin, Sam Burns, Cam. I agree with Cam. Cam Young's hot right now.
yeah, he's
And it
playing
was
well.
Patrick Cantlay.
Sam Burns is too.
Yeah, I am 100% on board with
Hey.
Young and Burns. But the trio of Thomas and Morikawa and Cantlay, like, they get us beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the football reference? Like, they're the Steelers every year. Like, yeah, they'll make the playoff or make the Ryder Cup, but they never win a playoff game.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to cut this and be like,
They're
well,
the
you know what?
Cowboys.
The Ryder Cup, their Ryder Cup number. Great.
They're the Cowboys.
Yeah, they're the Cowboys.
You get or seriously,
the
the Cowboys get thrown in your face by the media. Colin Morikawa gets thrown in your face by the media about how great of a ball striker he is.
Yep.
And I'm sure he does hit the ball good, but it's like, I don't know. When was the last time he won a major? 2020?
Yeah. They're the Texans, dude. They get the Saturday game in the playoffs every year.
Hmm.
But I like Griffin. I like Burns. I like Young. I think they're playing really good golf. Like, they're ascending right now.
Yeah.
And Scheffler, obviously, Schauffele, English, DeChambeau, Henley, Spawn.
I mean, Novak was 13th.
He needed a better showing in the playoffs there.
In the playoffs. He might be bad on something, and they might know that, and we don't.
Well,
Henley's playing great golf. Harry English is playing great golf.
Yep, Harry English is playing good. So is Henley. I like DeChambeau. Obviously, Scotty. But yeah.
Spawn is in every major this year. Spawn's played well.
Hey, he's a gamer, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. Give me the gamer.
And the players, he went to a playoff hole with
he took Rory.
Yep.
He's gone head-to-head with Rory. He's not scared. I love the Ryder Cup. Golly. I think I'm going to be
Europe's top player's not playing well right now, though. Like, Rory's not playing well.
He doesn't care. It's not that he's not playing well. He just doesn't care.
Yeah. So, like,
I think being the
your best player.
I think being the villain is going to be what he needs to get to another level. Because there's probably nothing more he'd love to stick it to the Americans.
Yeah.
Which I can't blame him. So, anyways. We talked about this, the Cracker Barrel stuff. They reverted. They're a bunch of cowards. So, I had one How Dare You. I don't know if you want to play the music or not.
Let me get to it.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare yous, and then we're done. Dude, I don't even have a picture for this. 2 how dare yous. How dare you to shorts. I went to buy some shorts today at Ross, and I bought 6 pairs because I knew that they weren't going to. I bought 2 golf shorts and then 4 great deals. Ross, I don't really ever go shopping, but Ross had a lot of deals. So I come home with 4 pairs of athletic shorts. I kept 2 of them because I went 3 for 6, basically. They don't make shorts for dudes with big thighs. I came walking out of the room 3 different times. My wife was like, why are those so tight on your thighs? What is up with shorts nowadays, dude? I can't get a pair of shorts without
skinny jeans force thighs to get smaller.
I mean, I'm literally like, I might keep the 1 shorts just to wear them to golf this weekend, just so you can see what they look like.
Yeah.
It's bad.
You should cut a little slit on the bottom of them.
I don't have any, like, I look like a biker.
Yeah.
I'm about to go ride the Tour de France.
Are you about to be 2020 or 2022 Victor Hovland?
Big, Thichter Quadlands.
I haven't asked How Dare You too. And it goes to Nebraska.
Tell him.
They gave the winner of their spring ball game championship rings.
No, you got. I saw that video.
And the rings were bigger than our national championship rings.
That was the wrestling team, dude.
How dare you
That's not
give championship rings to the winner of the spring game?
I saw the same thing, and then I was watching it. I'm
Unbelievable.
Like,
how dare you?
That's the wrestling team. Also, how dare you to Google Maps for making everybody take toll roads now? I don't know what they've done with the Department of Transportation, but they make you take, like, if you type in your address wherever you're going, Google Maps will make you take toll roads.
That's why I don't use it. I use it regular.
So they've got some sort of cahoots, some sort of collusion going on.
If I had a Google phone, then I would use Google Maps, but I have an Apple phone, so I use Apple Maps.
Fair enough. All right. That's episode 281. We're going to be on the road in Charlotte. We're going to have a tailgate set up. Come see us. Follow the flag. We're going to be playing golf. We're going to do a live stream of the golf. We might even do some stuff at the tailgate. It's going to be awesome. Football's back. We'll put out all these graphics, too, by the way. Even before we
Go at.
Oh, I forgot to click the Instagram live.
Yeah, it's our passion.